I don't know why you're attacking Nintendo on this, but this whole thing about Mega Man is very, very true, okay? Mega Man is not a quote unquote icon of gaming, okay? That is just the truth, okay? The highest selling Mega Man game sold 2 million copies, okay? Yeah, that's 2 million on all platforms, okay? It would be different if it was like on one platform. Oh, it sold 2 million on the Switch. Oh, that's actually pretty impressive, okay? But people don't buy Mega Man games, okay? Mega Man games as a franchise, okay? We'll tell you that Mega Man is one of the most important, biggest franchises of all time, but there's not a single Mega Man game that sold more than Devil May Cry 2. Look up, what is Capcom's biggest franchise? 90s kids will tell you it's Mega Man, but it's actually Street Fighter or Resident Evil, okay? Though, I think it'll be Resident Evil. There'll be a Street Fighter, there will be Monster Hunter, there will be Devil May Cry, and then it would be Mega Man, okay? But the thing there is with Nintendo is Nintendo games actually sold very, very well. Mario Bros. Sold 40, the first Mario game sold 40 million copies. The Mario Bros. 2 and Mario Bros. 3, I think, sold 10 million plus copies. Zelda games sold a decent amount of copies. So the whole thing about Nintendo, about attacking Nintendo's history is ridiculous because a lot of Nintendo games usually sold very well for the console released on, okay? The N64 only sold 42 million copies, but Mario 64 sold 10 plus million copies. Ocarina of Time sold 8 million copies. That's actually a very decent attach rate for those consoles, okay? And now the Switch, it has further improved Nintendo's success and popularity, okay? Which is something that PlayStation 5 will never be able to replicate because the PlayStation 5 doesn't have games. Yes, I wonder why the PS5 is declining 20% by quarter. Oh, it's totally because the PS5 has no games worth buying, okay? People talk about how Stellar Blade because Eve has big titties. Oh yeah, that's not a reason to buy a game. You should buy a game because of the storyline and characters or gameplay. Not because the character has big titties, okay? Because they're made for R34 material. Again, let's look at Handsome Miku monthly listeners. She only has 2 million, she only has like 1 or 2 million monthly listeners. Oh yeah. It's totally because Handsome Miku fans don't like Handsome Miku for R34, okay? They'll tell you that's not the truth and defend Handsome Miku all they want, but that's not the truth, okay? Same thing with Stellar Blade. The whole reason people talk about the game now is because of R34. Not because people actually like Stellar Blade, because that game became forgotten very, very quickly. It's because people want to make R34 the character. That's the whole reason these people were celebrating that game's existence, okay? Because this will be very easy R34 of that character. Very easy. Okay, but that's supposed to giving the fans what they want, supposed to giving characters that are R44 material. Yeah, that's absolutely ridiculous. But yeah, Mega Man's success, that's like a Stellar Blade, was overinflated. Okay, there was modern examples and old examples. Mega Man and now Stellar Blade as well. Stellar Blade's success was overinflated by the fandom menace and small gaming YouTubers say this is gonna be the biggest game of the year. Stellar Blade's gonna save the gaming industry and save the PS5. Well, guess what? It didn't save shit because no one bought the game. No one played it. The game died within a month. Okay, we don't have, and we don't have to say like these people are the same people who said Tears of the Game was the worst game ever. Oh, Stellar Blade died in a month. Oh, still the character is sexy, so we gotta still make R34 of the character because he's such an amazing character. Not because of her character or her story or the gameplay of Stellar Blade, because they only like it has proven my opinion right the whole time. People only like Eve because the way she works, not because they actually like her as a character. And I bet most people who like her as a character only like her because of her character design and have never played the game before. Kind of like of several other very popular anime games. But yeah, that's what this video here. So yeah, it is funny. I've basically said this multiple times. It is kind of ironic that we're not allowed to talk about this. We'll also be framed by Mega Man fans or Banjokes, as I call them, Banjo-Kazooie fans, because Banjo-Kazooie is an okay game. Yes, I committed sacrilege. I said Banjo-Kazooie is an okay game. It isn't anything special, okay? But these 90s kids were like, oh, Banjo-Kazooie was a part of my... Oh yeah, the game only sold 2 million copies. Yeah, only 2 million people bought Banjo-Kazooie, okay? And look at the most successful console of that generation, the PS1, or the most successful console of that generation. Same with the PS2. Yes, I grew up with the GameCube, but I still have to admit that the PS2 was still far more popular than the console of my childhood. Okay, I still have to concede that fact. I'm not gonna overinflate the game, and yet the GameCube has an importance in the gaming industry, but I'm not gonna overinflate the GameCube's importance because it's a part of my childhood. Okay, the DS, that makes sense. The DS was one of the biggest things ever. The Wii was a very big thing, even though I didn't like the Wii all too much. Yeah, it's funny. I loved Nintendo as a child, but we still stuck with the GameCube instead of the Wii because we were a bunch of lazy MFers. So, yeah, that's what this video here. Goodbye.